K7 Kabaddi Stage Up Tournament 2021 और ये चल रहा है सुपर 6. Please welcome on court the team Parveen and Jasvir Kabaddi Academy. Put your hand together for ladies and gentlemen. Parveen and Jasvir Kabaddi Academy.
Two heavyweights, two giants putting up their show and making sure they do have shown us what is required. Right, welcome to Fan Code. Here we are from Future Fighters Kabaddi Academy. Ashok Malik on that jersey number 7. I am mighty impressed with this lad because he definitely will be the super future captain. We do have some jersey issues there. Referee writing Mohit's jersey number behind his back. Mohit, their vice captain. I guess the stickering had just come out, and this is the best way to do. मिट्टी का खेल हमारे देश के वीर हमारे देश के सिंघम is what all the kabaddi players all for, because P&J Kabaddi Academy and Amit Ashok Kabaddi Academy will be locking horns for the one moment for them to go through to that final stages, for that semi-final stages. In fact, today we are launching this Super 6 stages at K7 Kabaddi Stage Up 2021. And what a way to start off. Two enthralling games just passed by, and now it is time for two heavyweights to clash. I was just mentioning about jersey number 7 there because in the cricket arena, jersey number 7 is owned by one of the best captains the cricketing world has seen. Mahendra Singh Dhoni came from nowhere, put India on the world map, and the reason I'm mentioning that is because Ashok Malik, he himself wearing that jersey number 7. I guess that 7 number creates future captains. something there on that number 7. There you go. The captain leading from the front, riding in from left to right of your screens. Goes in so confidently is Ashok Malik, the man who's really impressed me and all my friends along here with kabaddiadda.com. For all the kabaddi news from all the kabaddi world of kabaddi, just head off to kabaddiadda.com. And here we are. Look at that toe touch. Look at that swift toe touch coming in. Goes deep in. Doesn't get any. Doesn't pick anything. Ashok Malik just measuring the length and breadth of the game there. Now comes in Narender. Narender Hoshiar. I like that surname. Right. Is he being Hoshiar? Yes, he is. Look at that error coming in from Akshay Kumar. Akshay Kumar, your Mahendra is too Hoshiar, and Akshay Kumar not so Hoshiar there. From that left corner, wasn't required at all. Advanced tackle. A valiant attempt, but a very bold one. Ankit comes in for AAA Kabaddi Academy. The support raider for his captain Ash. He's also right. So this Super 6 stages, we see 3 teams coming in from each pool. So P&J Kabaddi Academy coming in from Pool A, being one of the top 3 teams there, and also Ashok Academy topping that pool, coming in very strongly into the Super 6 stages. And now we do have Narender once again. Will he be Hoshiar for the second time? Tries that bonus under Mohit. But Mohit, their vice captain, I call him the Dhritarashtra. Today he might have just lost that stickering on his back, but he's got the referee's writing number 2 on his jersey. Just switched positions there, Mohit. And we are here on the do-or-die raid. The first do-or-die raid of this match. Vishal Chahal coming in on that jersey number 11 there. But often see the captain himself, Ashok Malik, coming in. But this time he's trying out Vishal. Goes in deep. Tries that long stretched touch, but doesn't get anything on that right in. Very confident this defense. And look at that cover coming in. What a dash that was by the captain Mohit himself on the P&J Kabaddi Academy. Look at that. Right cover. Lets the raider go a little deep inside. Vishal had no clue that Mohit will come in with such a strong dash. Amit Ashok Academy yet to open their account. This is the time for there you go, Dhritarashtra Mohit. My man on that right corner, sending Himanshu Virender out on the bench. Mohit was that man. Look at that on that right corner. Jersey number 2. Look at him block. No way any raider could escape that sort of a block. That's the reason I call him the Dhritarashtra. And here comes the Chanakya. Chanakya of Kabaddi, I would call him Ashok Malik. I have lad captain sources. And he himself raids with such a cool head on his shoulders. Goes into the lobby at this time. Couldn't control his speed. As I was praising him. Goes into the lobby without a contact. Remember the lobby, that pink line. There you go. Gets activated only when there is a corner raider and a defender. Right, Himanshu once again revived back with Ashok Malik's own mistake. Will Mohit once again? No, this time Himanshu was much better, getting one up on Mohit. So both the captain and the vice captain for Amit Ashok Academy on the bench. So this is not the start that they would probably be liking for, because look at that turn making it very easy to get through that midline. Bonus attempted by Ankit this time. Not so sure. The trailing foot not in the air. Number 55 jersey needs to revive his captain very soon. Look at that. Once again, a swift toe touch. But I'm liking what Sahil is doing on that left corner as well. He's not giving up any bonus, putting the pressure on him. Narender Hoshiar once again touches the right corner. Gets out. Ronak, that was. Only weak link in that defense setup would be Ronak, because we've seen Ronak, his retrieving skills not up to that mark. Look at that ankle hold by Sahil. Out you go, Ankit, he says. This is a marvelous start by P&J Academy, and that is what Ashum Malik will be also agree. Look at that. Look at that ankle hold. Did not want any kind of a support. Sahil was the man on corner. Super tackle situation on. Mohit comes in with Akshay Kumar on that left corner. There you go. Akshay Kumar makes it a point. If it's a super tackle, it will be 2 points. Yes, it is. What a tackle. What a super duper tackle this is. It's tried his level best, but Akshay Kumar an inch better than him with Deepak as well. Look at that. Akshay Kumar completely holding that ankle and knee together. Very, very friendly enough not to twist that ankle very roughly for his fellow Kabaddi mate. Now, the fire is back on for Amit Ashok Academy. Look at that jump. Yes, he saws. Vishal crosses that midline. Is it a super raid? Will this be the first super raid of the match? Has he got 2 points? Yeah, just 2 points. I was expecting a super raid because that jump was marvelous to watch. Look at that. Double ankle hold attempted. The jump came in. Sahil went in for the support. He has to go out with the fellow raider on that right in. Himanshu once again just doing the bulk of the raiding. Miss there. Too far ahead of the back line. Once again, the jump saving him. But today, Mohit looking a little bit out of. Look at that. I guess they have read Mohit's stack. Mohit is much more a better defender in blocking instead of these going for that thigh hold and the ankle holds. He went in for that double thigh hold. But he's much better a defender when he's blocking the raiders. Right now, Ashum Malik, the man with a lot of thinking abilities, now needs to just make sure he wards off this 2 point by P&J on that left corner. He's targeting Vinay, who's not a regular left corner. Gets nothing. Not even a single point yet for Ashum Malik as Narender comes back in. So from this stage, the top 4 teams will be heading to that semi-final stage as well. Look at that. Akshay Kumar's retrieving skill is fantastic on that left corner. Not a worry at all. And I'm liking what Deepak is also trying to do on that right corner. Generally a cover defender there, Deepak. Did not let Narender go in for that toe touch at all. Right, Vishal now comes in. Previously he was napped on in the do or die raid. Now he's not got any pressure of that third raid on him. He can get into that more. 2 points for sure for Vishal here. Yes, the scores are level now. A mistake there coming in from that right corner. Vinay was the man going in for that low ankle hold. That was good an attempt. And that left corner, Vinay going out. This wasn't required. Neetu and Vinay both on the bench. Scores are level for the first time in this match. What a contest this is. Did anybody expect this? Pool B toppers, Amit Ashok Academy, struggling in that first 12 points of the match, and P&J Kabaddi Academy making a merry out of this. Wow, this was fantastic. This is what this game brings along. So much excitement, so much energy onto this game, and this is all courtesy our sponsors, because our broadcast partners are Fan Code, where you're watching this match live and for free, and Gravelite, our associate sponsors, giving in this wonderful match for the future superstars to play along. Just looking at a few highlights. Akshay Kumar just making a bit of an error there. And there we had Mohit. Look at that. This is what I was trying to say. He's a better defender when it comes to blocking it, making sure the raider doesn't escape. And this was a wonderful super tackle. That was a small window where AAA came back into this match. And then Vishal again making that a multi-point raid. But what is very interesting to see, captain of AAA Academy, Ashum Malik, has not got any raid points for his name. So the status of P&J is very clear. Stamina definitely involved. A brain of a chess player needed. Kabaddi has everything, and you need to be doubly Hoshiar when you are getting across to your opponent's court. Right. Point is the left cover coming in very, very advanced. There you go. This is what the man I was talking about. Has the turn and tumble help? No, rated out. Is the decision coming in? Deepak on that left cover came in with that dash, but Mr. Hoshiar was really Hoshiar there trying to cross that midline, but couldn't get through. Couldn't get through. The line should be along the lobby across the midline. Right, super tackle situation. Ashu Malik, the man who's not got any points tonight, will be trying his hard luck out. Super tackle situation this time for P&J Kabaddi Academy. There you go. The Raider himself coming in wasn't required. Wasn't required whatsoever for the captain Mohit. Trying to get his counterpart, but a valiant attempt. Valiant attempt. Ashu is very tall. Look at that. Look at that turning skills all along the lobby, across the midline. Himanshu now last man standing for P&J. If he goes out on this raid, it will be that first all out that will be inflicted. And Amit Ashok Academy, mind you, have come back in this match from a 0 point to when P&J were on 3 points. So they are coming back onto this match. Look at that high fly jump. Direction wasn't the cup of tea. Himanshu just jumped as if he's going to touch the lighting on the roof. Look at that. A very high jump required. On top of both the defenders there. On top of Mohit and on top of Deepak. But that is not to be the case. All out, inflicted. First all out there for Amit Ashok Academy, inflicted on P&J. A 4-point lead for the first time in this match. Under 10 minutes of play left in the first half. Amit Ashok Academy making a mark and proving why they were the Pool B toppers in that league stage. This is awesome to watch. And now Narender definitely has something to do for a 4-point deficit for his team. Tries that kick on that Mohit. Right corner. Mohit is too sharp. Has he stolen the bonus? I feel so. Yes, he has. Not a worry. Right. From even the commentary box, my eyes have been kind of too sharp. I really felt that is the best way to do the bonus, because your landing foot is across the bonus line and your trailing foot is in perfect way to steal a bonus, and that too under the nose of a very, very strong defender like Mohit. Ashu Malik now was very, very experimental in inflicting that all out when he got his counterpart Mohit again. There you go. Right cover. Mohit. There we go. Sahil chases Ashu Malik back. Kind of Sahil is just so tall and so strong on that left corner, kind of unsettling Ashu Malik most often than not. Right, words of wisdom, much needed. I would probably guess that P&J Kabaddi Academy's coach will just be saying, don't give away points to Ashu Malik. Now that'll be the major point, and try and put him on the bench. And also he will be telling Himanshu and Narender to go in and get the strong defense unsettled. But for Amit Ashok Academy, simple words, अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, lead को बरकरार रखिए. That would have been the point coming in. Let's see. This is what I was saying. Himanshu, after that words of wisdom from his coach, he's gone in, he's sworn by the mat. Ronak says, no, you haven't touched it. There you go, the umpire agrees with Himanshu. Ronak still conversating. Jersey touches sometimes is not felt by the defender. Right cover, Ronak, look at that. There you go. Himanshu was so confident, because sometimes what happens when the jersey's fluttering in the air, the defender won't feel it. So it's not the defender's mistake. A jump again by Ashu Malik on a do-or-die raid. Wow, what a man he is. And he sends out right corner Neetu on the bench, jumping over him. Look at that, pressing the defender down, escaping from that double thigh hold. Do-or-die raid, no problem at all for the captain cool. Narender Hoshiar once again comes in with a 3-point deficit. He needs to wipe out one of that strong corner defense. Whom will that be? Ronak! In fact, that was Deepak making that error. I have so much Ronak doing these advanced tackles, but his counter, his partner, in fact, left cover. Deepak goes in with that advanced tackle, very close to the ball for the midline, my friend. Deepak, see you for a while on the bench. Vishal Chahal comes in. Tall, lanky raider on jersey number 11. Sahil tried to outsmart Vishal, but no. Tried to go across and around Vishal, tried to do the back hold. Wasn't successful. The turn, look at that. Look at that. Just stopping and blocking and saying, hi Vishal, on the bench, mate, is what Sahil had to do. Himanshu, just a 3-point lead as he jumped over Mohit. There was an error. There was an error. Is it a 2-point lead? Himanshu making sure the lead doesn't go much away. Yes, Himanshu once again getting a point, a multi-point raid this time. Look at that. Right corner and right in. Both of them out. One of them is a raider, Ankit. Another, the vice captain. The strong defender on that right corner. Ashu Malik needs to revive his vice captain. Just 1-point lead right now. They do not want this strong PNJ academies. Oh, there we go, Sahil. Sahil giving away points again. What was the hurry is the question there. I've never seen Ashu Malik get out on that ankle hold. Look at that. Look at his footwork. So swift, so quick. Not even a fraction of second let down there by Sahil. Right. Mohit has been revived on that right corner. Will he go for that? No, is that cover fielders? Oh, is the defender across the midline? It is Akshay Kumar in question. Definitely his leg was over the midline. That is what Deepak is trying to say. I had covered him. Akshay bhai, what are you trying to do? Look at that. The cover was on. There you go. Left corner, Akshay Kumar. He looks at the referee trying to see if his mistake wasn't caught, but I'm sorry. He caught there, Akshay, on the bench for a while. His leg crossed the man. He was the defender who had to go out, giving 1 point away for PNJ. Vishal now comes in. Previously, he had so much confidence and so much success against this defense. Now, Amit Ashok Academy's coach coming in for that wisdom again, for that important sort of a tip again. But what would this be? What would this conversation be for PNJ? Because, mind you, this is just a single round robin. There is no other chance to probably get more points against a particular team. You will be getting just one chance against them, and you will definitely have to make much and full use of it. Let's see what Himanshu is up to now. What has his coach told him? Just 1 point deficit. Will he go in for the kill? Will he go in to unsettle this defense without Akshay Kumar? It is Ronak on that left corner. It doesn't hear Mohit. Can you see that? Look at that strategy. So very clear. Not going near Mohit. Just making sure he stays on that right wing. And left corner is being manned by Ronak. A very intelligent trade. Talking about intelligence. Who else can this be apart from this man, Ashu Malik? It's shown abundance of intelligence, but this time stopped in his ranks. Look at that. Mohit coming in once again, getting his counterpart captain. The previous time he was unsuccessful. Mohit, right cover, captain of PNJ Academy, getting Ashu Malik out on the bench. The biggest strategy here was to cover that turn, and support came in at time, and look at what Sahil did. Look at what Sahil did. Just held Ashu Malik's ankle and pulled him towards himself, far away from that midline. 15 East. What a stage this is. Just over 3 minutes of play left in that first half. And this was what expected. This wasn't expected. Ronak, we've been talking about that one small weak link in that AAA Academy defense department. Would definitely have to be Ronak there. He just needs to quickly run about his mistakes. This stage is definitely for these young lads to learn their mistakes. Committing a mistake is not a big error, but learning from those mistakes is the award that you're going to get. So that is what these youngsters are doing and have done so wonderfully. Because imagine coming out of 1.5 years of lockdown, not able to get that momentum and practice going. They have made sure they have that mental stability. Narender Hoshiar comes in with a super tackle opportunity. Mohit to contain. And on the other hand, it is Deepak. Deepak, definitely a cover defender, will be eyeing that dash coming in. Very Hoshiar is Narender. Very Hoshiar raid, I must say. Didn't take much of an effort, didn't take much of a risk on that raid. Vishal needs to revive somebody on that mat. His captain Ashu Malik has been on the mat for a long time. His vice captain Mohit also out. Akshay Kumar has also been gone out, and Vishal will join them on the bench. Look at that cohesive effort coming in. Mohit, the captain J, so confident about his lads, but who gets that point? It is Mohit. It is Mohit. Generally, it used to be that cover if Vishal was raiding on that right corner, but as Vishal was going towards that right corner defender, he holds that ankle out. Narender Hoshiar, has he got his man? Has he got Deepak there? Yes, he has. On the verge of out Amit Ashok Academy, and look at this comeback by PNJ. Now left on the court. What a raid. What a raid this has been by Narender Hoshiar. Himanshu and Narender both have raided so very well today. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. What AAA have done. AAA's coaches should have replaced or rather substituted Mohit. He gets a bonus, but he says I had touched a defender and then went into the lobby. No, my friend. Bonus and all out inflicted. P&J Kabaddi Academy were all out for the first time in this match, but then now they have taken that revenge and come back so strongly. 6-point lead. Look at what Mohit does. He goes, he gets that bonus, and then he himself steps into that lobby. And this is what happens when you want a raider, a proper raider, because Sahil was there on that substitution ranks on jersey number 77. Sahil was there, but the substitution never came in. Just 1 minute of play left on that first half. Substitution should have happened. Mohit is not your strong raider. He's your Dhritarashtra. He's your defender on that right corner. Coach of Amit Ashok Academy should have made that intelligent move. Nevertheless, it is a 6-point leader now for P&J, and Himanshu comes in so confidently with all men back on court for the AAA. Akshay Kumar will definitely trying to get one back on Himanshu because he's never been out him on this match. This is crucial. This is very crucial. Tries to steal that bonus under Akshay. Does Himanshu get that? I doubt that. I doubt that. No. No bonus whatsoever. Ashok Malik comes back now. Probably the last raid for his team before the first half. Will try to send few men on the bench as soon as possible. Definitely his counterpart Mohit, because he's got something going against him. Look at that. So up front. Not letting Ashu deep inside. Mohit is so good at his footwork. Not a tall lad. Not a strong lad. Very quick on his feet, but Narender Hoshiar. Has he been that man with Himanshu? Look at that jump coming in, but no! Ronak doing that back hold, but it was Akshay Kumar getting that point with that block. Left corner, Akshay Kumar will definitely get that point up. A support coming in from Ronak just to keep Hoshiar down. Not a worry, but Akshay making sure the momentum through for the second half. First half has been concluded. Lead there for P&J Kabaddi Academy, and what a way to come back. After that all out, they were languishing behind AAA, but they have shown why they are the top 3 teams coming into the Super 6 stage from Pool A. A settled unit, a cohesive unit for P&J. Just would have made some sort of error. Similarly for the AAA is Ronak on the jersey number 10. But apart from that, it's just even Stevens. And Himanshu should have been that superstar, and also the second lead is definitely Narender. They're doing so much raiding. Narender Hoshiar, wonderful raid points, and that's the reason why Parveen and Jasvir have 13 points on that raid table. And even the tackling coming in at right times. 21 to 17 now, a 4-point lead. So this would definitely be wiped out.
Red out. 1 point. Amit Academy. Number 9 out.
I'm so sorry, Himanshu, on the bench for a while. Right, second half coming in. And kind of surprised where P&J Kabaddi Academy trying to start that second half with a raider who did not start, or rather did not raid in the complete first half. This was a man, Ashu. He was a man in question because this is a reason why. The strategy is very clear. He's the only left raider there for P&J Kabaddi Academy because Himanshu and Narender, both of them right raiders. Third raid now, do or die raid for Ashu Malik. Consecutive empty raids, two consecutive empty raids on that second half. Now brings in captain himself. Will he be challenging against Sahil, Ashu Malik, or will he be going towards the other half, Neetu? Both the corners. Sahil this time gets that ankle hold.
1
Wonderful
point.
ankle. A
Parveen Academy.
very strong,
Number 7
tall
out.
defender. And Ashu Malik today is definitely not in his original form. Pressure was on him. Went in too very deep. Footwork not up to the mark. Literally been thrown out by Sahil. So Narender Hoshiar this time has been nabbed.
Red out.
And Ashu Malik, the captain, comes back, I'm
1
sure.
point. Amit Academy.
Akshay Kumar going in with that advanced and a shock of a tackle there. Look at that. The cover went in first. Definitely the left cover will get that point. Deepak that was. And Akshay Kumar will definitely share that points with him. Ankit now comes in. 3-point lead for P&J. It has to make some inroads. Did Mohit come too far? Did Mohit come too far? I'm not sure about that, but right. No, says the referee as well. Mohit is too smart to do that, but Ashu, this is the reason why they have brought him in, because he brings in variety in that raiding department for P&J Kabaddi Academy. The left raider challenging Mohit, because Mohit, as we have seen, is not very strong in those ankle holds. He's very strong when it comes to blocks. It's very strong when it comes to that double thigh holds coming in raider. But I haven't seen him do the ankle holds, and that's the reason why that left raider Ashu has been sent in to start off that proceedings in that second half. Vishal Chahal just sharing the raiding responsibilities along with Himanshu and Narender. Narender on the bench for a while now. That's the reason why Vishal has come back to raid for P&J. In fact, going in through that den of P&J. Goes back empty-handed this time. Right. Will Ashu make a point? Will he stand up for his coach's strategy. Look at that. He's trying that. He's trying to go towards Mohit, but hasn't been successful. Just playing on that block line and going back. I guess they're playing on time this time. I just really playing on time because they do have that lead. Another do or die raid now. Action about to commence. Will take that revenge back on Sahil on that right corner because the previous do it was a wonderful strong ankle hold that had sent the captain back on the court. But this time, not even going Sahil. This is why I call him a very intelligent trader. But how long persist goes in for that long toe touch, comes in and a suicide attack. Mohit once again pushes his counterparts outside the court.
Number 7
I'm
out.
so disappointed to see Ashu Malik off color today. Look at that. Runs in very deep. Tries that jump on top of Neetu. But Mohit very, very close behind Ashu Malik sends him out. Now some time here for the AAA Kabaddi Academy to make their first points of the second half. Do or die raid comes in Himanshu for P&J. Tries in very hard. Ronak should be very, very careful on this. Should not go for that advanced tackle in just front of the block line. He will come to you, and there he is. Deepak gets that double ankle hold going. Support coming in from Ronak. Deepak will take away that point. Wonderful combination tackle. Generally, a left cover when the right raider is raiding. A combination tackle. The first man to touch that raider was Deepak there. So the point will go to him. Vishal Chahal comes back with just a 3-point deficit for his team. What a dash. Oh, what a raid. In fact, I was just about to say what a dash and the raider has sent out. But no, I guess he has wiped most of the PNG Academy players out of the bench. A super duper raid of 4 points here. What a raid by Vishal Chahal. And what a time to come. Captain not in the good of forms. Neetu has to go out. Mohit has to go out. And also Ashu has to go out. Did number 3 jersey there, Vinay, touch him? I'm sure he did. Because all 4 members going out. Just a bit of a painkiller spray given there because he stretched that left arm of his and that left shoulder slightly a niggle. Not to worry at all, but what a raid. Turned that match upside down. What is he doing? What is Akshay Kumar doing? All that heroic efforts by Vishal just kind of diluted with this effort by Akshay. He knows it. He knows it. Hands on the head. Sorry, captain, says Akshay. But on the bench for a while. But what a raid. What a raid by Vishal. When your captain is not getting you points. Number 11 jersey Vishal making that 4-point raid. Look at that. The scores are even Stevens because of that 4-point raid. No doubt whatsoever. And also a slight bit of a niggle on that left shoulder because he had stretched it so far. Right, just 2 men on court, all out situation, super tackle situation. What will happen? Ashub Malik not in his original form tonight. He will be trying to make a mark out of this because it is the defenders Vinay and Narender. One of them is a raider there. Vinay there on that corner. Is he going in? Yes, he has.
Amit
He
Academy.
targeted that
Number 3 out.
raider and got the kick going on his shoulder. Ashub Malik getting some momentum back after that Vishal's raid. Look at that, look at that, look at that kick. Right on the shoulder. Out you go, mate, on the bench for a while. Last man now. होशियारी अभी बहुत बहुत जरूरत है नरेंद्र होशियार से क्योंकि आखिरी आदमी खड़े हैं उनके कोर्ट के ऊपर. Definitely will want to make some mark out of this. Will give him the bonus. Not a worry at all. Look at that ankle hold coming in from Ankit. Left cover Ankit. Getting it completely on him. All out. P&J all out for the second time in this match. And what a seesaw battle this has been. The weight of victory has been fluctuating both ends. Look at that. Akshay Kumar would have come in for that support, but left in position. Ankit, generally a raider, going in and inflicting that all out. Ashu Malik now has some momentum going towards him, but he's not going towards Sahil. Look at that. This is the reason why I call him such a thinking player, because he knows Sahil is so tall, so strong. And once he gets hold of that ankle, it's an anaconda kind of a hold. None of them have been escaping that ankle hold from Sahil.
Time out. Second
Intelligent
half.
trade.
Amit Academy.
Intelligent trade. Just a 3-point lead for Amit Ashok Academy, but not a worry. And this is the reason why it was so much in waiting for me, because this Super 6 stages, mind you, were waited time to come. Top three teams from both the pools come into this Super 6 stage, and haven't they proved us why they are on the top of their own table? What a way to make the fan code app so popular and so engaging for all our friends watching this high enthralling adrenaline rush kabaddi game for free and exclusive. Right now, Narendra has some Hoshiari to show, because his team is languishing by just 3 points. Look at that. This is what I was mentioning, where Mohit is not a strong ankle hold sort of a defender. Because on the corners, your ankle holds need to be very strong. Mohit is not that kind of a defender. He's more of a Dhritarashtra kind of a defender who comes in, blocks you, and the teams will definitely enter the qualifier. And this is the battle for that wild card and entry from the qualifiers as well. So all to play for. For Vishal, the man who has brought Amit Ashok Academy back into this game. A 4-point raid. Vishal Chahal. What a raid that was. But Narender comes back once again from that left wing position. They did try Ashu. They did try Ashu for a while on that left raiding position, because they do know Mohit, as I was mentioning, they would have also judged and guessed. Mohit, their vice captain for AAA Academy, is not so strong in holding. Look at that, Akshay Kumar coming in with the block from that left corner. No problem whatsoever. Thank you, Narender. Just go back on the bench for a while, says Akshay Kumar. Goes in low with that block. Ankit supporting him as well. Look at that. Wonderful block by Akshay Kumar. The point will definitely be on that list for Akshay Kumar on the tackle points. Ashu Malik, third time in this match. He's coming for that do or die raid. He will definitely not go towards Sahil. And right cover. Mohit, his counterpart, looking at him. Not letting him too deep inside. What a combination this is. Left cover and right. Left corner and right cover, in fact, making it so difficult for Ashu Malik on the do or die raid. Pressure now. Dubki does him. Vinay nabs Captain Ashu Malik down on the mat. Captain out on the mat for a while. Look at that. The Dubki couldn't be successful. Chain tackle there with Deepak and Captain Mohit coming in together to stop Ashu Malik. Strategy has been very clear against Ashu Malik tonight, because the top teams. What is this? What was Akshay Kumar thinking?
Parveen Academy. Number 4. Out.
Captain on the bench. This is not what is required. Probably will have a word sitting on the bench there with the captain, Akshay Kumar. Just can't do that with a raider like Himanshu. Just so strong and tall. He just falls and just crosses the midline. Vishal now. Everything to play for, because his captain is on the bench. Needs to revive him. Just a 3-point lead for him. Over 8 minutes. Lot of time left in this game for K7 Kabaddi Academy to make an impact. Just to make a comeback. They might have been all out for twice in this match, but it is not yet over. It is definitely not yet over for them. Mr. Hoshiar comes back again on the mat. Look at that. Just teasing Mohit. Just teasing Mohit. He knows there is no ankle hold coming in from Mohit. But I'm so happy now to see Ronak on that left corner, jersey number 10, being so aggressive. But a surprise attack by Ankit goes in vain. Ankit, being a raider, trying to contribute in that defense department as well. Idea was right. Execution totally wrong. Idea was totally right. But the place and the timing, completely off timing there. Ankit will also join his captain and Akshay Kumar on the bench. Vishal Chahal now, after that 4-point raid and bringing his team back now, he just needs to keep up that momentum going. Look at that. Look at Mohit as well. Not a very aggressive man, not a very strong, tall lad, but the way he's controlling his resources. Just look at that. He just whispered into the eyes of Himanshu, just says, "Jaldi jaake wapas aaja."
Time out.
That's what he said.
Amit,
That's what happened.
take it off.
Himanshu made sure that raid was legal just by crossing the box line back very, very quickly. Reason for that is it's a do or die raid. This is what Vishal is getting it from his coach. Vishal will be raiding now because no Ashu, no Ankit. So it is all on Vishal, jersey number 11, to probably go into that do or die raid. So, and what if Vishal gets out? And that's the line. That's the line coming from the coach. If Vishal gets out, all three defenders left on the court: Akshay Kumar, Mohit, and Ronak. So that will be a super tackle situation opportunity. So everything to play for.
Amit Academy, time out. Over.
Amit Academy's timeout is over, but will it be over for Vishal in this raid? It's a do or die raid, as I was guessing in and explaining the whole scenario on this fan core app, which is coming to you live and exclusive, and more importantly, free for all our fans, all the Kabaddi friends again. Look at that. Left corner, Sahil. Right cover, Mohit. Doesn't get anything, Vishal still. What a deadly combination. Mohit makes an error, but it is Vishal's awesome skills of raiding. Puts Mohit down, goes back on that do or die raid. How many has he got is the question. A raid that will definitely once again save this match. Vishal earlier did a 4-point raid to bring his team back. Presses Mohit down. Has he touched Neetu is the question. Or did just Neetu give a free toll pass for Vishal is the question. Neetu is the man in question. Is it one or two?
1
On a
point.
do or die raid, it's just 1 point. It's just 1 point. Nevertheless, Mohit goes out. The captain for PNJ goes out. The captain for AAA comes in. What a seesaw battle this is. What a seesaw battle. Still in question. There you go. Once again, as I was mentioning, did Neetu touch Vishal on the way back? Review being taken here. Review being taken by Amit Ashok Academy. Let's listen in. Right. Mohit says, ek nahi do. That means to say, he's also touched Mohit and also Neetu on the way back. Look at that. Mohit is definitely out. No doubt about it. The jump coming in. This is the place. Has Neetu's knees touched Vishal before Vishal scrambles and stumbles across the midline? Vishal was very confident. Vishal says, I did get a touch. I did get that free toll pass that Neetu gave me. He felt it. Vishal was very confident about it. And that's the question that has been answered, will be answered, in fact, by the TV referee as well as of now. There you go. Once again, let's look at it. Even many frames slower. More definitely out. No question until here. No problem whatsoever for the referee until this moment. Hands also not an issue. The knees of Neetu. Did it touch Vishal is the question. Neetu felt it. If a raider feels it 8 out of 10 times, that turns out to be true. He's still pressing that left shoulder because that 4-point raid that he put in brought the team back, brought Amit Ashok back. Now, decision is on. Is it 1 or 2 points? How much is it? It's 1 point. So Mohit only goes out. So review is over. One unsuccessful review per team. And AAA have lost it. 6 minutes and 20 seconds still left. But review is still with the PNJ Kabaddi Academy. Their review is still intact. Review system coming in for that Super 6 stages is such a boon for these players. What a jump! But that doesn't save Himanshu. He's still struggling. The whole team
1 point.
and keeping him
Amit
down.
Academy.
He gave his heart out, did Himanshu. That was a lion's jump on Mohit. Look at that. High flying jump. Once again, Vishal, after doing the raiding duties, keeping Himanshu down. Even then, he's struggling. Ashu came in, kept him down. Finally, it was Mohit to keep Himanshu down. My God, what a raid and what a tackle. And what an all-round kabaddi this is. I am so loving this. I am so loving the Super 6 stages, I'm sure. It's a clash of the heavyweights from both the pools. And this has been a meteor and an asteroid clash for sure. Who's a meteoroid? Who's an asteroid? Both the astronomical bodies equally strong and equally good. Narender just puts in that empty raid, goes back. 4-point lead for Amit Ashok Academy. Comes in the superstar for today. He's been stopped
Official timeout.
for a timeout. Close to 5 minutes of play left. Close to 5 minutes of humongous action. Vishal, the superstar for Amit Ashok Academy tonight, comes into raid once again. Saved his team twice, mind you. This is so wonderful to watch. Young superstar taking it upon himself when the others were not shining from his team. Heroes are born in just one match, and that is what Vishal is for us tonight. And what about this hero? A Hoshiar hero for P&J Kabaddi Academy. Narender Hoshiar comes in once again. Goes in very deep. Look at that. Look at that. Mohit not even trying, and error coming in that from left cover defender Deepak. Mohit not even attempts that ankle hold. And that is his weakness, is what P&J have recognized and observed. They go in so deep in front of Mohit. Once again, time to be a superstar. Vishal, do or die raid. He has the bonus for himself. And a gift given away by Neetu.
Amit Academy. Number 6
Neetu
down.
says, take this bouquet of my point and go to your court. That's what Neetu did. Look at that. Pressure was on Vishal. I love the retrieving skills. I love the way he turns with just one pushing the defender away and turning towards the midline. What a skill on displacement. Look at Narender going in so deep. He knows Mohit is not going to go down for that ankle hold. Once again, Akshay Kumar now giving away some points from that left corner defense position.
Out.
You cannot have a dash if you have not completely covered the raider, especially not from that left corner position. It should have been Ashu Malik who's there on that left cover. The captain himself was on left cover. Did not go into that tackle. Just a 3-point game now for P&J. Will they come back into this match? Just over 3 minutes left. Look at Ashu Malik. So wary of that ankle hold from Sahil. He's had all of it tonight. He's not got the bonus even. Looks at the referee, very disappointed. But definitely not disappointed here are our sponsors, I'm sure, because Future Fighters Kabaddi Academy. I was mentioning about this.
Out.
No holds coming, and Mohit proves me wrong for the first time in this match. He's seen enough of Narender coming in so close towards him. Look at that double ankle hold. What a hold that was. It's a very rare sight coming in, and I'm sure this is the first time in this match is Mohit even attempted that ankle hold, and it's successful. Right, he says, if I'm going to hit the nail on his head, and that is what Mohit has done. Proving me wrong, and I'm so happy. And I'm so happy when these lads prove me wrong. And I'm so happy when these lads make some amazing raids. I'm just not a person who can just sit down and commentate. Always, and I love about this game, Artie. None of the other sports that I've been commentating on, and I go on record and say this, is so enthralling, so engaging, and so pumping the adrenaline for sure. I just never sit down while 40 minutes of play is on per match. Do or die raid. Action once again to be unfolded. Under 2 minutes of play. 4-point lead for Amit Ashok Academy. One last of intelligence required now by Vishal. Goes in deep. will try his heart out, I'm sure. The defense should not blink this time. Captain Mohit doesn't, as he always does.
1 point.
Initially,
Parveen Academy.
Vishal could have Vishal could have foxed Mohit, letting that chain away.
Time out.
Mohit
Parveen
just gave a little bit of
Academy.
hope, but no, recovered himself from that mistake, and also was signaling Vishal to go out on the mat because there was a little bit of confusion on who was out, and Mohit was so clear about it. That time, I'm sure he shouted his throat out in this match. So calm, cool. Mohit, the captain for P&J. Now look at the talking, all talking happening now. Just 3 points and definitely more time left to wipe away 3 points. This game of Kabaddi can be shifted in just one raid, and that means just 30 seconds. A match can change on its head. Right, the defense settled. Himanshu comes in for J. 3 point deficit. Can he mark here? Jump is
Get out.
on the wrong side.
Amit
Sorry,
Academy. End
says
line.
Ankit.
Out.
Once keeps him out on that end line. Was that man there? Ashu Malik there. In fact, it was Mohit and Ankit. No doubt at all. Thruster of defenders keeping Himanshu down. That is the second time where Himanshu has put in that lion's jump. In fact, this was a giraffe's jump, I should say, but towards the wrong direction. Ashu can take his time. I'm sure he will walk the clock down. Goes in at final few seconds. Wow! Has he got someone? Has he got someone there, Vinay?
Out.
Deepak was caught napping. What was Deepak doing there? Look at that. A quick raid comes in from that left in position. Deepak was caught napping. Go back on time. Left cover. Thank you, my friend. 1 point deficit erased. Right. Might be the last raid for Amit Ashok Academy in this match. Ashu Malik will definitely run down a 3 point lead. A handsome and a healthy P&J will definitely take away 1 point from this match. Going in for that point will be very, very crucial because every point earned in the Super Six stage will definitely make sure the semi-finals is more enthralling. So the best raider for me in this match has been Vishal. No doubt. And look at this. Look at this. Narender Hoshiar once again going in, but just 1 point, I'm sure.
Or out.
Akshay Kumar once again making that a slight bit of error, but I'm happy that it's just one man going in, and the match probably will be decided on this raid. It's a do or die, but not a worry at all. Amit Ashok Academy's wonderful thinking captain will just run the clock down. The clock is down, but the raid will continue for that 30 seconds. For me, the best raider for tonight will definitely be Vishal from Amit Ashok Academy. Not a worry at all. Himanshu comes in, but Ashok Malik, my favorite captain, gets few points and gets that match winning raid. 36 points, and P&J languishing behind at 33. The best defender will definitely be there from P&J Kabaddi Academy for me. It was because he did not let Ashu get 3 points under his nose. Definitely being very, very good left corner defender was, and on the raiding department, it was from Amit Ashok Academy's Vishal for saving his team not once, twice, but thrice on that jersey number 11. Vishal, when all the raiders weren't shining tonight, we made sure he brought his team back to victory. But all applause and applause P&J's hard-earned effort. Narender, Hoshiar, Himanshu, everybody putting in their soul, but it was also Mohit, their captain, controlling the, marshalling the defense enough. He himself being in that cover position, and that is the reason why this nail-biting match has just been won by 3 points by Amit Ashok Academy, courtesy heroics of Vishal's raiding. No doubt at all whatsoever. Even with Sahil making sure being the for this match, according to me, but it is Vishal's heroics that has overshadowed him. So what a wonderful match this was, and I'm so happy that on all on fan code listen to this and watch this match free of cost and live and exclusive here. Until today, thank you so much. This is all we have got for this. This will be that last match for today. But see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Fan Court, live and exclusive. I am Navin Shori signing off for tonight. See you tomorrow.